Surprise! We're coming at you with a special announcement from Jane Fitzcostellia and Friends that's going to keep you on your toes. Buckle up because we're veering away from our usual schedule to give you a treat. For this week you can expect a daily dose of our videos. That's right, a video every single day. We'll be here ready to tickle your funny bone. But hold on, the next video will be released on Friday. But after the fun-filled weekends on Sunday, we'll be hitting the pause button and going into a dormant phase until an undisclosed date May. We guarantee the wait will be worthwhile. Now, let's change lanes and delve into the theme of the video, the aquarium. Visualize the calming sound of bubbling water, the vibrant fish speeding about, and the ocean scent lingering in the atmosphere. Intrigued, aren't you? So, dear viewers, prepare yourselves for a week of daily laughter. Let's plunge into today's tale. Today we're going to take a detour from our usual shenanigans and dive deep into the world of culinary delights. Dear viewers, grab an apron and ready your utensils. It's time to create a novel dish, the golden beetroot and chocolate Wellington. We start by preparing an unusual, tantalizing filling. We're using golden beetroots, a veritable treasure of the vegetable kingdom, and, hold your breath, chocolate. That's right, chocolate. We roast the beetroot until it's perfectly soft, then mix it with a generous helping of rich, dark chocolate. This creates an ambrosial filling that's a harmonious blend of sweet, earthy, and bitter notes. Next up, we'll assemble the Wellington. We spread the beetroot chocolate filling over a crisp sheet of puff pastry, fold it, and securely seal it with a touch of egg wash. The filled pastry is then ready to be baked in a preheated oven. The heat does its miracles, transforming the raw ingredients into a tantalizing treat. Meanwhile, we get to work on the sauce. A simple blend of creamy butter, flour, and chicken broth. It's the perfect complement to our Wellington. As the Wellington turns a delightful golden and flaky, we pull it out of the oven, give it a few minutes to rest, and then it's ready to be served alongside the sauce. Voila! The golden beetroot and chocolate Wellington is ready to wow your taste buds. As we conclude this cooking journey, let's share a humorous little anecdote. Our ever-curious Nuddles sniffed out the Wellington, and let's just say, it didn't quite agree with her. The result? A stink bomb of epic proportions that filled the kitchen. It was certainly not the aroma of chocolate or golden beetroot. What a laugh riot that was. And that, dear viewers, is the end of our cooking segment. Now let's dive back into the world of the Pum family and their adventures. Introducing the one and only Miss Belle Pum, the centerpiece of our captivating narrative. With a character as intriguing and mysterious as her, the Pum family finds its perfect gravitational pull. This flamboyant figure, always the spotlight, commands attention everywhere. Now, let's bring forth Miss Belle Pum's sister Hauve, a delightful resemblance of a candy floss cloud. This round and sweet figure adds a sugary touch to the Pum family. She's the loving mother of three fascinating little ones. First off, we have Pole, the male polar bear, a frosty figure with a heart as warm as a summer's day. Then there's the youngest of them all, Nuddles, the female golden bear, her coat glistening like sunshine on a honey jar. And finally, we have Zoe, the delicious middle child, who is round and made entirely of candy floss. Her adorable short yellow hair tied up in pigtails is a sight to behold. But every clan has its nemesis, and for the Pums, it's none other than Horse McGorse. This character, always pretending to be goody two-shoes, is nothing short of a villain in the eyes of Jane Fitzcostellia and Friends. His audacious attempts to paint us as the mischievous ones are quite outrageous. So, there you have it, folks. The animated world of Miss Belle Pum and family. Don't go anywhere as we have more exhilarating tales of this eccentric family coming up this Friday. Rewind to the time Miss Belle Pum was in the kitchen of an aquarium preparing the seafood delicacy for the day. Unfortunately, some rotten fish slipped through the quality checks. The result? An unexpected chocolate sauce surprise for an elderly gentleman. Yes, you heard it right. Some children with stomachs unsettled by the bad fish had a diarrhea attack. The unsuspecting old man, thinking it was chocolate sauce, responded with an amusing, "Oh, wah, 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 wah." Meanwhile, in the aquarium cafe, patrons were all set for their underwater adventure, ready to swim with the fish. But the waters were not as clean as they used to be. The witches, plagued with an upset stomach, had somehow managed to contaminate the water supply. This caused a ripple effect with a class of 23 children who had just enjoyed a meal of frog spawn mixed oysters. The result? A chorus of "Wheel!" as their little bellies rejected the food in a most dramatic manner. The contents of their stomachs filled the tank, causing a few fish to flip upside down in confusion. Two brave souls decided to brave the waters regardless. Overwhelmed by the smell, one man regurgitated his lunch onto his wife's chest. In a bizarre turn of events, a woman vomited upwards, just as they were about to dive in, hitting her partner's backside. Meanwhile, an unfortunate girl's vomit found its way into an old lady's handbag, transforming it into a soup purse. In the confusion, a man in a white coat ended up coated in vomit. Not far from him, a painter, mistaking the for organic paint, decided to redecorate the walls. This created even more chaos, as the sight caused more people to empty their stomachs. A lady, trying to avoid the mess, directed her vomit down a drain pipe. It didn't end well, as she managed to splash 60 bystanders with her stomach contents. Just when you thought it couldn't get weirder, a man vomited upwards, hitting a woman in the most unusual and intimate of places. As for the details of that incident, well, dear listeners, we may need to save that for another time.